Are they ever coming out with the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
2,000 years later.
Is that the Dimmadome? Generic Control in the Duck Goesmoo. We're back with some more nostalgia. Today we're doing Willy's Wonderland, which came out 3 weeks ago. It was actually one of the most liked comments on last week's video, which was Wicker Man, which was absolutely one of my favorite nostalgia videos I have ever watched. The whole bear scene with all the different bear jokes. And my face was hurting so much after recording that video. You want to check out my reaction? I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. Also, be on a playlist on my channel with all of my other nostalgic character reactions. Go in chronological order of when I watched them. Most of them are of movies I have never seen. Like, I've never seen The Wicker Man. I've never seen Willy's Wonderland, which is apparently like a Five Nights at Freddy's knockoff. I've been doing a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. This past Thursday, I did Pizza the Action by Stipendium. I also am doing the Game Theory Five Nights at Freddy's videos, which those are getting so much support. So this video, I have no idea. Apparently, it's going to be pretty funny. It's actually a very recent video. It's actually insane how they get these videos out every single week, you know, for the amount of effort that goes in one of these videos. I know they have a team and whatnot, but to get these videos out once every single week is actually really, really commendable, and I really, really enjoy and appreciate that they do that. But thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you clicked into the video. Thank you so much for giving me a chance. I hope that you're subscribed. If you're not, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe then. I really hope you're having a wonderful day. Hopefully I can make it a little better. I'll be streaming some Minecraft Monday today, trying to get bookshelves for my giant mountain library, which it has a waterfall, it has a river, it has glowstone. It is incredible. It's like one wall is like 5 stacks of books. It's absolutely insane. But let's go ahead and jump into Willy's Wonderland. All right.
This episode brought to you by Stamps.com. Why go to the store to get stamps when you can have them printed right at home for your convenience?
I print them at home.
Also brought to you by ExpressVPN.
ExpressVPN. Wow, we're doing double ads.
Your online privacy to
I mean, like I've mentioned it before, YouTube CPM dropped 40% from June to July, and September or August was even worse than July was. So that hurts. So in case you don't know, CPM is like how much you make per 1,000 monetized like views or whatever. So yeah, some channels like finance channels get like $20, $40 CPM when an average one is like $5 or $6. Yeah, and all of a sudden it just takes like, it's basically like your hourly wage if you want to put it like that. It's basically the same amount of views, just how much you get paid for it. But yeah, it dropped like 40% in 1 month.
Remember it, so
so
you don't
double
have
ads
to.
make sense.
Hey, you want to see Nicolas Cage fights Five Nights at Freddy's? Yeah, I know you call it something.
We did the Wicker Man
We don't
last
know what
week.
the real title is.
Nicolas Cage versus Five Nights at Freddy's. Are they ever coming out with the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? At this point, it's gonna do terrible.
Willy's Wonderland was based
2021?
on a short film by writer G.O. Parsons back in 2016. Though he claims
2016,
there was no
which is after
inspiration of
Five Nights at
Freddy's, which came out in 2014, it's pretty impossible
And that was the
not
hype of
to
it?
see connections.
Are you
Yes,
kidding me?
There were several stories about how creepy the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics were. But clearly the reason people talk about it is because of the
Chuck E. Cheese is a restaurant, and you can fight me about
Yeah,
it.
let's be honest. These similarities mixed with a main character that's a silent Nicolas Cage sounds like a recipe.
What do you mean
for
silent?
amazing.
He's a mute?
Well,
Why is
the
he
reactions
silent?
to it weren't quite amazing, but
Oh, it's not
really
terrible.
awful either. People seem
I've
to
seen
really
way
love
worse.
talking about what works in this movie and what doesn't.
Why
As
is it so
kinda
bloody?
difficult to clarify it as good or bad. You remember it, but is it in a good way, a bad way, or a bad way?
And the
that
budget
makes
for
it a
this
good way?
was...
Like I said, it's a hard film to categorize. Well, people have been asking my opinion on it
Why
since
is
it
he
came
just
out,
dancing?
so I'm finally
That's
gonna.
terrifying to look at.
Let's take a look at the good, the bad, and the of Willy's Wonderland.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of
We're
blood,
opening
and it's
on
like
the
that thick
animatronic
blood, too.
characters That, let's be real, were designed to look intentionally scary and not accidentally
Yeah.
scary, like what's being satirized. We see two people
For the
fleeing
most
the
part, yeah.
monsters apparently coming to life.
Oh, and they're all both wearing the same shirt,
Well,
kind of
that's
thing,
all
like
I
the
can do
employee
for him.
work outfit. Doesn't even try to get back and save him. Man, you're for the
To be fair,
streets,
it's a
huh?
normal reaction after eating Chuck E. Cheese pizza. The credits roll and we cut to Nicolas Cage.
The Camaro that looks like a
simply
Kia
called
Soul.
The janitor. Again,
front.
we all know
The
how
janitor.
stable those are. Who gets a flat tire and, I guess, really spends a lot of time thinking that over.
There ain't shit out here. Bunch of
It
fun-loving kids
could
stole
be
the
worse.
zigzag out of the back of the sheriff's pickup a month ago.
Wow, for chomping on a meat
What's a
stick. That
zigzag?
guy speaks really clearly. Wonder if Hunter
Yeah.
S. Thompson could ever get the same treatment. Good evening, ma'am. Perchance might you be a lizard?
Guess you found it.
Was that I'm pretty sure that was an eel.
Before, Cage doesn't speak in this role, and in some ways
He
that's
doesn't
a pretty
speak
cool
at
thing.
all?
Cage is so expressive and badass, he doesn't
Is that
need
the
to talk
Dimmadome?
to emote. But I'd be lying if I said we weren't missing something with that too. Part of the fun of Cage is his great voice and his over-the-top yelling,
His
which we
great
don't get as
voice.
much of here.
God's honest truth. Where'd you say you're from?
Before Coppola's nepotistic casting. Cut to a girl named Liv, played by Emily Tosta,
Gasoline.
trying to burn down this movie.
No idea who
before
that
it
is.
Gets started, but she's stopped by the sheriff, played by Beth Grant.
The ocean blue.
Okay, how do you know he's even looking at you? He has sunglasses on.
To be fair, most people who gaze upon Nicolas Cage's weirdness for the first time often see.
Also, he's a janitor, but he was driving
So she
that
reacted pretty
Camaro, brand new Camaro.
What the hell are you doing? You're a bitch!
Why do I get the feeling this is not one of this actress's better performances?
How the hell am
Why?
I supposed to eat? How am I supposed to take a piss?
I did not burn it. I did not. Oh, hi, Nick. The tow truck driver charges
Oh, hi, Mark.
$1,000 to fix the car, but doesn't take card, and they're
Mine
in an
was
area
like-
where there's no internet. What a switch.
Mine was
up.
like
The town where everybody
185,
obviously walks around
and it was
with
literally like a couple
$1,000
miles down the road.
Except Nicolas Cage.
After my car went nose first into a concrete wall.
You're asking Nicolas Cage
That's gonna be
if
over
he
$2
can work
grand to
off a
fix.
debt. He's sent over to Willy's Wonderland.
That explains it.
Banjo the Woodpile Cat is the mascot for something, which after
Who?
being closed,
Wait
for,
a minute.
I'm sure normal reasons, the owner named
Yeah.
Tex is looking to reopen.
Tax.
Spend the night cleaning Willy's Wonderland, and I will pay to have your car
The night.
fixed.
See,
For
it's
$1,000
not
one
five,
night?
Completely different.
Yeah,
Some shots
totally.
I swear they put in just because Nicolas Cage is in the role. I'll do it if you marry the two of us. But Willy's a cartoon. Not Willy, the sign.
Why does he stare at
You
it
will
like
marry
that?
me in the sign. I guess that's not
He
the
just
weirdest
doesn't
thing
talk.
I've heard you demand.
Some of these little bastards start crawling over the characters.
I guess Nicolas Cage is broke, so.
Aw, they should have gone under the Disney umbrella. They sue the kids if they hurt themselves.
Congratulations. You
Nobody dies at Disney
are
World.
officially on staff.
And that's
I'll be back
your
in the morning
pizza.
with that car of yours. My name is not Tex McAdoo.
Which it clearly isn't. I made that name up as it was leaving my mouth. Cage
Doug
agrees to clean
Dimmadome,
up the place,
owner of the
and Willy
Denzel
refused to
Dimmadome.
call him the janitor because everything in this movie I could see Cage doing. Well, back at the trailer, some of Liv's friends tried to get her out.
Why did the sheriff take her there?
Have y'all never worn handcuffs before?
Oh, shut up. Why don't you just look for the key? What the hell am I looking in the fridge for?
Man, it's like the most
Hey, I
killable
mean-
roster of characters ever. It's
It
like the
is.
action figures from Home Alone of character lineups.
Gee, thanks for the help.
They're all very, very,
Well,
very
she tells
killable.
him about another poor soul
they-
who's
do we
been
know their
dropped
name?
off at Willy's.
Are you with me or not?
Yeah,
So they're trying to save him
Yeah,
because they
burn,
know how
baby,
terrible the place is.
burn.
Maybe I was a little too hard on Tosta's acting earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
burn, baby, burn.
That was awful.
That's
Is that the Fifth Element? I feel like that's the Fifth
How lively
Element.
his environment is. I'll give credit, this could have been an easy spot to have a chun or some overblown music, but the absolute silence really does add a lot.
Absolute silence. What? Oh, they're moving. Oh, they're moving. Oh, they're moving. Oh, they're moving. Also, there's more than 5 of them.
And yeah, as you'd imagine, some of these
Not
scenes
the
of the robot
memes.
sneaking up on him are pretty great.
Wait, they sneak up on him? What is it, like a suspenseful moment where they're like getting really close?
This
And
is proof
does he
Nicolas
know?
Cage is a great actor. Because not only does he give a look like he knows someone is sneaking up on him, but it's a look that says that animatronic ostrich is sneaking up on him. That is talent you cannot fake.
That's fair.
Somebody wants to
So does he think somebody's in it? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! We're fighting. Oh, I guess he just killed it.
Well, back to work.
Jesus, how did he know how to kill it?
It's back to work after changing into a clean uniform. Again, tell
Okay.
me these are things the real Nicolas Cage wouldn't do.
Why didn't he check the other
Punch
ones?
pop. You came up with that the day you were shooting, didn't you? But more
Probably,
people in
yeah.
Costumes. I mean, clearly animatronics come to life.
People in costumes.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he was less upset about fighting for his life and more upset that they got his birthday wrong.
It's your birthday in blood.
Well, someone's been reading the rough draft of my children's book.
Wait, is there a gorilla in the
Gorilla,
bathroom?
presumably for laughing at this scene in Ghost Rider, but it's okay. He
No,
has a
no
plunger.
way.
I mean, come on, was there any other way
A
this
plunger.
scene was gonna go down?
Yeah, literally, there could have been a ton of different ways it could have
just
gone
more
down.
shit for me to clean up. It's like trying to save Sorcerer's Apprentice again. He gets
Why doesn't he try to leave?
changing his shirt again. It's really should have been titled Nicolas
God,
Cage
the
versus
meme.
OCD. When the Expendables show up and get ready to burn the place up.
Expendables?
They forget there's someone still inside.
That's
And
the whole
no,
point of them
this
going there
place
was
never does
save him.
get burned up.
You're not safe in there.
Didn't have the
We're gonna
budget.
get you out.
Cage refuses to come out. Hey, at this
And he
point,
still
even if
doesn't
they
talk.
burn down the building. I trust him to clean it up. And Liv decides
Probably.
to figure out how to get in herself.
For a $1,000
Put her friends
tow.
in danger.
I'll figure out how to get inside, but I'm not putting you guys in danger. You just figure out how to get us out once I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I really believe this buffoon
Yeah.
buffet is gonna stay put in a horror film.
Correct. Oh god, there's one in the vents. Oh, Jesus
That's
Christ.
extreme underreaction of that. I don't care if she's a girl or not.
My reaction,
If I
that
in those
was
vents and
more
I saw that,
terrifying.
I would be like,
I would have.
true, but there's only more
Yeah.
horrors waiting for her on the
Several.
Want to see my treehouse?
Not today,
No.
girlfriend.
Other end. Wow. I think
I'm sorry,
the
did
devil
it
with
just-
earplugs in could get a closer punch than that.
Did that? Well, I mean, it's
do love the way this thing
animated or
moves.
CGI or whatever. Dude, the way that it moves, I hate it. It did a backflip and crawled up a tree upside down.
Aw, I was just starting to tolerate her.
No, they weren't. They weren't. You were not. Hope you're having a wonderful day, by the way. Now we're gonna have an ad for stamps.com.
You know, the great thing about stamps is that's a trick question. Everything about them is great. And
About
here
stamps?
at stamps.com, we continue to make them great. Having to
I
drop
really
what
want to
you're
look
doing
into
to make
stamps.com
it to the post office
because
is a major pain, especially when you've got more
Dude,
important
I can
things
do.
to do. So stop
Yeah,
mailing and
I want
shipping
to
the
see
hard
if I can do international shipping for my
Stamps.com
signed
is your
ducks
24/7
because I need to ship them
post office. You can
overseas
access
and
anything.
everywhere else. Like $200 to
Skip
send
the
a
headache
duck,
with
a rubber duck,
Stamps.com.
overseas
Stamps.com
to
saves
Europe.
you time, money, and
And,
stress.
that's a
For
problem.
more than 20 years, Stamps.com has been
And
indispensable
I usually
for
do
over
the postal
1 million
service, like do it
businesses.
online.
Stamps.com
And you
gives
can't do
access to
international
all
do
the
online,
post
and I'm not
office
gonna go
and
talk to
UPS
somebody,
shipping services
so-
you need right now from your computer. And get
You know.
discounts you can't find anywhere else.
They're like,
up
oh,
to
we can't do
30%
this.
off
You can't do
USPS rates
international
and
online.
86%
Please go
off
to a post
UPS.
office.
Here at this
I
completely
don't think I
different
will.
location than I was at before, we see how they make stamps. That machine makes them sticky. The other machines do the rest. Whether you're an office
What is
sending
that
invoices,
actually?
an
Isn't it
Etsy
oil?
shop sending your products, or a warehouse shipping out orders, Stamps.com makes mailing and shipping a breeze. All you
I'll
need
probably
is your
use
regular
Stamps.com.
computer and printer, no special supplies or equipment. Plus,
Because
Stamps.com
like I have these
seamlessly
ducks
works
I
with
send out to
Shopify,
my
Amazon,
to
Etsy,
one of my
eBay,
lucky
and more.
insane
You're
and
up and
super
running
insane
in minutes,
patrons
printing official
at
US
random every
postage
single
for
month.
any
Just
letter,
kind of like
any
a thank you
package,
for doing
anywhere
that.
you want to send. You can even order shipping supplies through Stamps.com, including free priority mail envelopes and boxes.
Yep.
I don't know why I laughed at that. So don't mail and ship the hard way. Let us do the hard work. You
I'm
can
sorry, is
tell
that
the
a
hard
CNC
work to design
machine?
paper and rolled up sleeves. Stamps.com. Sign up with Stamps.com today at Stamps.com/nostalgia for a special offer that includes a
4-week
4-week free
trial
plus
plus
free postage and
digital
a
scale, only
No
for
long-term
shipping
commitments
things,
or
not for other
contracts. Just go
things.
to Stamps.com/nostalgia. But
do you mean
we
4-week
don't
trial?
just
Is it a
make
subscription
Stamps.com
service?
here. We also make Express VPNs. Wait, maybe that was the
Wait,
other
what?
factory. At this completely
Is that
different
gonna be-
factory that I like to turn around in, we make Express VPN. Using the internet
Oh
without
my
Express
God,
VPN is
it's
like
a
walking
double
your dog in
ad.
public without securing them
Wait,
on a
we're
leash.
so far
Most
into
of
this
the
video
time,
already?
you'll
What in the
probably be
world?
fine, but what if one day your dog runs away or gets dog napped? It's
I
better
don't
to
have
be
a dog. I don't have
careful,
any pets,
especially when
actually.
it's as simple as using
animal pets.
ExpressVPN. You'll be happy to know at our factory we make dogs too. Don't ask why. Be happy. Every time you
Oh, they're
connect
making
to an
saw blades,
encrypted
okay.
network in cafes, hotels,
I've never
airports,
used a
etc.,
VPN
your
before.
online data is not secure.
None of them
Any
have
hacker
reached
on
out
the
to
same network
do a
can
brand
gain
deal.
access to and steal
I only
your
get emails
personal
from
data. But
companies that are
ExpressVPN
just like,
creates
their
a
first
secure
line is,
encrypted tunnel between
I'm
your
reaching out to you to
device
tell
and
you
the
how you
internet
can make
so they
more
can't.
money doing
See that
YouTube. I'm just
machine all
like,
the way over there? You sure it's top secret? It'd take a hacker
No.
with a supercomputer over 1 billion years
That's-
to get past
if your whole-
ExpressVPN's
if your whole-
encryption.
the whole
ExpressVPN
thing
works on
that,
all
like, to
your
sell me on it
devices,
is to
phone,
give me
laptop,
more money?
tablet, even your smart
No.
TV. And it's so easy to use.
No, give me
Just
something
fire
that
up the
people
app and
that
click
watch
one
the videos
button
are
to get
actually
protected.
going to benefit
And
from.
we have a special offer. And we have
Oh, dude, that's how they
special
wrap,
offer.
like,
Get
hay
an extra
bales.
3 months of ExpressVPN free at expressvpn.com/nostalgiacritic. That's EXPRESSVPN.com/nostalgiacritic.
He got paid a lot for this, I imagine.
ExpressVPN.com.
Must be nice to
I
get
repeat
brand
it
deals
because I'm
from
here.
not
I, for one, would
super
like to
sketchy
thank you
or
for trespassing on our property. Release the
random
dogs that
apps
we
I don't
make
play
here.
or use.
My goodness, that's
But I am
violent.
sponsored by Vitamin Water, kind of. It's weird. I don't know. I drink Vitamin Water every single day. I've been doing that for years before they sponsored me. So, and now we're done with the ads.
Liv's army of
Oh, the
aimless
Expendables.
terrorists decide to head in while Cage puts
And of course,
together
she
it's
goes
up to
first.
him to save the day.
Who's gonna die first, though?
That was easy. She tells him they need to leave, but thou shalt not clean, and he gets back to work. Whoa, I made
Really?
that room joke too early.
Dude,
I've
they
seen
just
better
try to
green
kill you.
screen in Wing Commander games.
Kissing that ass.
Oh yeah, that green screen's
Ain't gonna
terrible.
Get you that ass, playboy.
I'll give a point for there at least being one guy constantly speaking logic.
Everything you telling us not to do. That's exactly what your dream girl got us up here doing. And now we probably all getting fucked up because...
Dream girl.
Man, if this guy was in the first Halloween, we'd have one Halloween. Or -3 Halloweens. I don't know how to math.
I haven't seen any of the Halloween
Not another
movies.
teen movie crashes through and
The ball
bumps into
pit?
Liv
Okay.
and Cage as well.
Wait, they fell through the ceiling?
This is good. We're connecting. We're sharing our feelings.
He just straight up doesn't talk.
They'll pay to have your tires fixed by morning, right? It's
Wait.
a lie.
Liv says the story they told him about cleaning the place and getting his car back is false.
Is a lie.
He's
So
been
they
lured to
probably
this
got his
place
tire
and
flat in the first
probably
place.
die.
Willie's may seem like a happy-go-lucky child.
It doesn't seem like a fun place. No, it's not. That kid doesn't look like he's having fun at all.
Hey, now I'm just thinking of a child's play place. I would totally sacrifice my kid to that. She says a group of
Chucky's?
serial killers opened up the restaurant, dressed up like the characters, and killed the children who entered.
The show's
Oh.
always end the same way.
Is that is kind of similar to FNAF?
I think
They're
this
doing
is
the
less
game
fear
theory
of
videos.
Chuck E. Cheese and more the revenge of the people who work there.
Jerry had performed
My
a
cousin worked
satanic
at-
suicide ritual. The memory and consciousness of the living relocate into non-living entities.
Okay, I'll give it to him. This movie gets an A for creative backstories. I feel like this is an origin for
Yeah.
a Stephen Rhodes shirt. I'm very okay with it.
Yeah, you see those in
Their souls go
like
into the animatronics and
Spencer's?
start attacking the kids. And when it closes down, they make a deal with Tex to keep sending them fresh bodies. But it looks
Why?
like one of the teens gets turned on by kid killers.
Is it weird that I'm getting really turned on right now?
Medicine
Yes.
inducing so, yes. But the only smart character in the film turns dumb because, I don't know, that
Why?
gas from
And
Cabin in
he's
the
gonna
Woods
die?
gets sprayed or something.
I haven't seen Cabin
As you'd imagine, the teens start getting
Oh.
X'd off while Cage
with a sword. Is playing pinball in the
continues to
kitchen.
be my favorite character. The
Why
sheriff
is there a
gets called
pinball
as
machine
she brings
in
dollar store
the
teens along
kitchen?
with her as the creatures continue to kill the teens off. When Cage sees
Nice.
his break is over, he rushes in and stops them from killing the teens.
His break.
This is why longer breaks need to be mandatory in the workplace. All these side characters could have been dead by this point.
Bobby, that thing just
Why-
moved.
Oh god, it's a crocodile.
This character's name is not Croc Block. I'm gonna be very disappointed.
It's not. There's no way it's Crocblock. He's punching.
So, to the actress's credit, I really feel like she's giving the exact look of someone thinking,
Yeah.
wow, I'm watching Nicolas Cage fight an animatronic
Right.
alligator.
That's like possessed.
I'm not the same as the others. I'm trapped in this body.
Okay, what the hell even is that thing? Sesame
I
seed,
don't-
Sarah? Kimmy candy corn?
I
Why
don't
were any
know what
kids
that's
lured
supposed to
this
be.
place?
Is that supposed to
Oh my
be?
God, it works on gullible
What?
pawns as well.
Okay, we're gonna make a deal.
Did they actually fall for it? Die. Die.
Oh man, where's that kid that was
You fell
ahead of
for
all
it.
the dumb teen cliches? Oh yeah, he got killed by one of the dumb teen cliches. Speaking
Yep.
dumb, it turns
Yep,
out
of
the
course.
sheriff is also part
Every
of the
movie.
human sacrifices, as she
She'll
saw
old
it
be
as the
sheriff.
only way to get less people killed. The reason being the animatronics started leaving the restaurant and killing on their own. So if they just brought 1 or 2 people to them, mathematically, it'd equal out to less bodies. Okay, Cage took out several of these things in one night with no
Yeah.
guns. You're telling me a sheriff
The po-
couldn't figure out how
yeah.
to kill these things
Just
in
give
a
me a
longer amount
shotgun.
of time?
Just give me a
Because
shotgun.
of course she figured
Or
it
an
out.
axe.
The only way to stop killer animals is to cage them.
Cage.
It looks like Liv was one of the survivors of the sacrifices, and so the sheriff took her in. Aw, that almost
Aw.
excuses the inexcusable. The pumpkin Hershey kiss kills the last of the a-hole team, so now it's just Liv and Cage left.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
break
all the
time.
expendables are gone. What do you mean break time? Wait, he went back to play. Why is he so nonchalant about
Like
this?
a love letter in my heart alphabet. She holds her off, I guess, for a while as
That's
Cage
kinda
finishes
crazy.
his break. I think it's never quite clear, and he finishes her off as well. But even more devil pinatas are waiting for him.
I'm about to
And
say,
now
there's a
they're
lot. What
not.
about the one that was in the vent?
Stamina really does vary through the night, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Shows up with her own pawn sacrifice
With
and
the
demands
shotgun.
that Cage be left there to be killed.
If we don't do what needs to be done, nobody in this county is safe.
For being hands down
Kill
the
them all?
stupidest character in the film, and yes, that is quite an accomplishment. It's an even
Yeah.
bigger accomplishment that Beth Grant is still giving her all in this performance.
I don't know who she is or what she's been in.
See?
If you see anything making sense in this film, there's another electrically charged character I think you should visit.
Here are his eyes,
Who?
and this must be his nose.
Cage is
What?
left alone with the
That one's so
animatronics
creepy.
and not just a woman with a human furry head on. But he turns on
Yeah.
the music because, by God, Cage ass whoopings need a soundtrack.
Okay, Jesus, why is the camera so
I wonder why these
shaky?
things were even a threat. You literally nod your head and they fall down. The cop
Well,
in the
maybe
back
just
allowing
Nicolas
them to
Cage is
escape,
special.
And I will admit, this thing's cries for help are pretty hilarious.
Wait. So, wait. No more. What do you mean, no more? It just killed
But it
man.
needs to be a thing now.
Mexican
The
Bowser.
final boss is Cage is about to face his. After cleaning, of course.
Oh, yeah. So he's gonna clean the place up just to kill another one.
The sheriff gets the drop on him
I like
again.
how she was using a gun to hit instead of...
Was that so hard?
Again,
Yes.
this is Cage's career we're talking about. It does not die easy. She's given
Apparently
a
not.
pretty damn satisfactory death, but son of a bitch, Cage just might be out of shirts.
How is Cage supposed to beat that if it just cut her in half like that? Are we using a gun as a bat again? Are we doing this again?
I do wish there was a little more personality from Willy, but I don't know. Can I really complain seeing Nick Cage beat the everlasting shit out of an orange animatronic weasel? Can I just be happy
Fair
I
enough.
live
Rips
in
the
a
hat
parallel
off.
universe where I get to ask that? I
That's
know it's
fair.
a weird thing to praise too, but I really like that Liv does not play a part in killing this thing. I know
Yeah, that'd be
story-wise it
terrible.
makes
She's
sense to have
been
her in
completely
there,
useless
but
the entire
I think
time.
it's pretty cool that none of the teens help save the day. They just leave
None
it
of them.
to Cage. Again, from
They're
a creative
literally
structure,
just die.
One of the teens should be helping out, but in terms of a Nick Cage fighting animatronics movie, this
They're
is honestly
really
giving
just
me exactly what
bait.
I want.
I'll be goddamn.
Tex is shocked to find the place spotless. Cage still alive, and well, darn, I guess you deserve
All the
this.
animatronics. There you go. And she's just leaving
Does
this
ride off
place.
with Cage into the sunset, and I will admit I would have liked if she somehow took out Tex.
I mean, that's
the
not even
teams
the
don't have to do
ZL1.
nothing. They could
That's a
do
lot of
little
wheel
something.
spin.
But I guess this is satisfying enough.
Oh. Did she make a deal with them or something?
Anywhere near that explosion, but clearly this film needed to end with fire in his sunglasses. He
I
figures
guess.
Liv deserves
Not
a
even sure how
punch.
that happened.
That really came out wrong, but we end on this funny note.
Oh no, it's Mexican Bowser dead. That would do a lot of damage to your car. A lot, especially cars these days. Did he seriously not say a word in the entire movie?
Willy's
Why?
Wonderland.
Was it something in the contract or something? Like they'd have to pay him more?
I'll admit there's way too many standard or even annoying elements from the side characters that it makes it difficult
Yeah.
to love, but the simplicity of Cage cleaning a place while fighting kid animatronic characters kind of makes it impossible to dislike. It has
It's
just enough simplicity and a good sense of humor
it's just
to make it
bad.
work. I think it could have been stronger
Like-
if they got rid of the kids and instead replaced them with the scummy town folk who are living by this insanely complicated setup and Cage's simple,
Yeah, the whole
effective
satanic
outlook
rituals.
challenges them. It could be like a deranged puppet version of Fargo. As is, I do think there's enough to separate it from just being more than a Five Nights at Freddy's clone. Cage brings a uniqueness
Yeah.
to the role despite never talking. The backstory is the right amount
Who
of
came-
enjoyably
like,
odd.
who came up
And
with this
even
exactly?
the standard cliches like the dumb teens, there is that
Yeah,
wiggle
all
room
of them
that
dying.
they're following the traditional slasher formula. I just wish they did it in a more unique or funny way. But this film's charm really is based around the scenario of Nicolas Cage fighting Chuck E. Cheese animatronics.
Yeah,
I mean,
and him just
how can
stopping
you
to go on
say
break
you
to play
don't get
pinball in the
what's
kitchen.
advertised? I do wish it did a little more, but at the same time, I do appreciate the simplicity of it.
The budget had to be next to
I
nothing.
think that's its biggest
What was the budget?
simplicity.
I
Nothing
don't like that
spectacular,
one.
But if you have any curiosity in this film, my guess is you'll like it just enough.
Willy's Wonderland. As a 2021 film,
I'm a nostalgia critic.
budget was $5 million. It probably been a lot more if Nick actually opened his mouth. Box office, $457,000. That's really bad.
Continuing cameos for charity, and all this month, we're donating to Living Beyond Breast
All this
Cancer.
month?
Living Beyond Breast Cancer is
It's like every single time.
donations
I'm always so
information
far
and
behind.
a community of support
I really
for
should
those
just check to see if.
impacted by
I mean, they know I exist, which is crazy to think about. Rob and Doug, and I think the dude that played the
evidence-based
Jared
content
Leto's
that is
Joker.
meaningful to those newly diagnosed, in treatment, post-treatment, and living with metastatic
Very good cause.
Having done this for over 30 years and having a 4-star
Jesus.
rating on Charity Navigator, this is definitely a great one to support.
What,
So
is
if
it
you
4
want to
stars
keep
out of
up
5, I
with
would
me
hope?
saying happy birthday,
What is the
congrats,
face?
or whatever, click on the link below and be giving to a good cause. Or if you're like, I hate your face, I don't want a cameo from you, still consider looking at this charity anyway.
Doug Bradley.
Whether you donate, volunteer, or
Very,
just
very
spread the
cool.
word, you can do a lot in helping this wonderful organization.
I should probably check their cameo.
Click
I don't
on
even
the
know what I
link,
would
Give it a
do.
look. Thanks so much.
I know, I'll definitely put it in the video. I think that would be absolutely hilarious. And plus, it'd be going to a great cause. Anything? No, I think we're done. I don't think it's going to be anything at the end. 250,000 views already? Okay, so what did you think about this video? It definitely is like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of like knockoff. I guess anything that has to do with fighting animatronics is going to be a Five Nights at Freddy's knockoff. It's actually... Was Five Nights at Freddy's the first to do that with, like, evil animatronics? You know, like, at a children's place? Like, is that a completely new thing that only started with Five Nights at Freddy's? I'm not really sure. But it's just kind of crazy that Nicolas Cage was in this. I wonder how much of the budget was Nicolas Cage. Because, like, the effects were... like, not terrible. The CGI wasn't terrible, but also CGI has come a long way. Like, back in the day, like, CGI like that would have been so expensive, but now it's not. So I'm not really sure why Nicolas Cage did this. Maybe because he's broke, because I remember he was filing for bankruptcy not too long ago. So it could have been that, but this video was certainly interesting. Thank you so much for suggesting it. Leave me some suggestions down below for what I should watch next from Nostalgia Critic, and I'll definitely like it if you also enjoy it, and I'll definitely see it, because I read every single comment. But I hope you're subscribed so you do not miss future videos. Maybe check out Pizza the Action by Stupendium, which is a nerdcore song, or the Game Theory Five Nights at Freddy's videos. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you for watching, but until next video, take care, and cue the music.